All right, hello everyone, and a massive welcome. In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on some of the core secrets of marketing. We're going to go on a little journey from building a really solid brand to creating that all-important buzz.
So this session is especially for you guys, the apprentices at Kent Business College. We're going to break down some of the big ideas you'll need for your marketing career, whether you're just starting out or just fancy a fresh look. Right then, let's get stuck in. So let's kick things off with a big question for you. Do you think marketing is really just about having the biggest budget and, making the most noise? It's a pretty common idea, but it's not quite the whole story. Well, think again. The truth is, great marketing is a whole lot cleverer and, honestly, way more fun than that. It's really about finding what makes a brand unique, its true voice, and sharing that in a way that really genuinely connects with people. So come on, let's go on that journey together. Our first stop on the journey is all about personality. See, before you can market anything, you have to figure out its secret identity, or as we're going to call it, its brand vibe. Okay, so what on earth is brand positioning? Well, this isn't about where you are on a shelf in a shop. It's about the little bit of real estate, the feeling, the idea that your brand owns inside a customer's head. It's the difference between being just another product and being the product they think of first. And honestly, nothing makes this clearer than looking at two brands at opposite ends of the spectrum. You've got Rolls-Royce. Their vibe, it's pure, unadulterated luxury. You won't see them shouting about discounts. Their promotion is subtle, classy, and exclusive. And then you've got Innocent Drinks. Their vibe is all about being quirky, friendly, and just fun. And their marketing reflects that, right? From their hilarious social media to putting little woolly hats on their smoothies for charity. Two totally different vibes, two totally different ways of talking to people. And this brings us to the absolute magic word, consistency. Every single thing a brand does has to match its vibe. Can you imagine Rolls-Royce suddenly screaming, "Everything 50% off"? It would just feel weird, wouldn't it? A bit wrong? It would completely shatter that exclusive feeling they spent over 100 years building. All right, next stop on our journey. Once you know your vibe, it's time to change your thinking. This is where we go from just making sales to actually making friends. This is how you turn customers into proper, passionate fans. Not that long ago, marketing was basically a megaphone. Brands would just shout their message out there on a one-way street, kind of hoping someone was listening. But today, that has all changed big time. Modern marketing isn't a one-way street anymore. It's a two-way street. It's a conversation. It's a bit of back and forth. And that, right there, is the heart of what we call engagement. It's not about interrupting people. It's about starting a dialogue, creating a proper relationship that builds over time. A classic, perfect example of this, Coca-Cola's Share a Coke campaign. We all remember that, right? By swapping their famous logo for people's names, they did something absolutely genius. Suddenly, it wasn't just a bottle of Coke anymore, it was my bottle of Coke. It turned a global product into something personal and got everyone talking. And that's what it all boils down to, really. That emotional connection. It's that warm, fuzzy feeling you get from a John Lewis Christmas ad that you look forward to every year. Or it's the proper belly laugh you get from Greg's and their cheeky sausage roll banter online. These brands make you feel something, and that feeling is way more powerful than any discount. Okay, so we have figured out our vibe, and we're having a good old chat with our customers. For our next stop, we need to understand the path our customers take. Think of it like their own personal adventure map. Now, this map is what we in the biz call the marketing funnel. It starts with awareness. That's just getting on their radar in a really noisy world. Then we've got consideration, where they're looking a bit closer and weighing up their options. After that is the purchase itself, sealing the deal. But wait, it doesn't stop there. The final, and you could argue the most important step, is loyalty, turning that one-time customer into a true fan who keeps coming back. So your job in all of this? You're the friendly tour guide on this adventure. I mean, you wouldn't chat to a total stranger the same way you chat to your best mate, right? It's the same idea here. It's all about using the right message at the right time to help them take the next step. Okay, we've looked at the individual steps of the journey. Now it's time to zoom out and look at the master map, the whole shebang, the marketing plan. And I've got a brilliant way for you to think about this. Think of all your promotional activities, your social media, your ads, all of it, as the individual instruments in an orchestra. And the marketing plan? Well, that's the sheet music that makes sure they all play in tune. And it's not just marketing, the whole company is in this orchestra. The sales team, they're the trumpets, playing those bold, attention-grabbing solos. The finance team provides the steady, deep rhythm with the budget. Customer service, they're like the harp, creating that beautiful, lovely customer experience. And you, the marketer, you're the conductor with the baton, making sure everyone is playing from the same page. Because you see, when everyone is playing together from the very same sheet music, that's when you get something truly special. You stop just making noise, and you create a proper marketing masterpiece. Right, we've come to the end of our little tour, and this is the most important bit, because this is all about you. This is where we turned theory into action. This is your marketing quest. If there is just one thing you take away from all this today, please let it be this. The golden rule is to always put your customer right at the center of your universe. Before you do anything, just ask yourself this one simple question. Does this actually help my customer or make their day a little bit better? If the answer is no, you probably need to have another think.
So, here's your first mission, should you choose to accept it. Think about where you work. Can you jot down just one tiny, simple idea to engage with your customers this week? It doesn't have to be massive, just something that starts a real conversation.
And that's us. We're at the end of our journey for today. Remember, marketing isn't just about rules, it's a creative, exciting adventure. So get out there, be that brilliant guide for your customers, and have an absolute blast telling your brand's unique story. Good luck!